everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zandalee if you're new here. And wow, it has been a few weeks since I sat down like this to film a video. And in fact, last week was the first week that I missed posting on YouTube. It's the first time since I started that I haven't had a weekly video, which is kind of crazy. Everyone needs breaks. Quarantine means, there's not a lot of content to produce. I don't know how any other influencer's keeping up with it, especially if it's their job. It's not my job, I just do this for fun. Kudos to them if they're still banging out those photos and YouTube videos. Today I thought we could do a video that's kind of like a quarantine haul / what's in my cart. So I'm gonna share with you all of the things I've purchased since quarantine started. And then I'm also going to share with you things that are still in my cart that I haven't, bit the bullet for, I think is a term, and gone ahead and purchased them, but I go ahead and look at them every day and go to check out and just never hit purchase. So let's get into it. Like everybody, I think I got bit with the loungewear bug. This is actually the only loungewear piece I bought. It is the boyfriend sweatpant from Aritzia. I got it in a size medium because I had tried on a small before. They were just like a little bit too tight, but the medium is definitely too big. But I like how they fit anyway. You're supposed to be comfy. The next thing I purchased was this TNA bralette. It has got a lot of use since I purchased it. And I really like that I don't have to wear a bra, but everything still stays together and it looks cute and is very comfortable. If you are still wearing a bra, you probably have large boobs, which I do not. With the loungewear pieces, I know everybody has just been feeling the cozies. They want to stay, you have to stay in, but you also want to be comfortable and look cute. And I think loungewear was kind of trending for a little while, but then without the purpose of having to be forced to go out during regular life, everyone is loving the cozies, and I'm gonna share some of my favorites that are in my cart, so stay tuned for that. Next thing I purchased was some matcha. I recently have been loving matcha. I think it's such a great alternative to coffee. If you don't follow Gold Morning, and go check out her matcha education highlight on Instagram, I highly recommend it. I have learned so much. I thought that all matcha was the same, and I actually used to hate it. It tasted like dirt to me. And then she started sharing more about it, and I thought, okay, I'll give this another try. It is important that it is ceremonial grade, and that the only ingredient is matcha tea leaves, and it should come from Japan. If it doesn't come from Japan, it's not real matcha. All of the benefits of matcha are so amazing. I don't really know what they are. Again, go check out Gold Morning. But the matcha I bought is from a tea company out of Montreal in Canada. I found it really hard to find ceremonial grade matcha in Canada, and to ship it from the States is very expensive. And so it was actually really sweet. My friend Jaylyn has been sharing her coffee and tea drinks on Instagram because she's in New York, also stuck inside, and so has been sharing that. And I commented on her post saying, oh, I wish I could find ceremonial grade matcha in Canada, it's really hard. And then someone actually replied to me and said, hey, you should check out this company from Montreal. And then I did, and I purchased from them, and they were super helpful, and there was 20% off and free shipping. So really excited to have some matcha back in my life. My next package is of course from Glossier. I am a huge fan. If you haven't seen my skincare routine, I definitely recommend checking that out because my full skincare routine is from Glossier, and I just think they can do no wrong. I'm not sure if these first two products I ordered during quarantine, but I did receive them during quarantine, so I'm gonna count them. Glossier came out with some new eyeshadows. I have tried the Lid Star, but this is called Skywash, and I got it in the color Pebble and Terra. This color, Pebble, is very, very sheer, very light. I feel like it almost kind of just makes your eyelid matte and the same color as my skin tone essentially. And so it's pretty subtle. It is buildable, but I do like it. And then this one was a bit out of the box for me. It is obviously orangey looking, and I've worn it a few times, and I definitely don't look neon by any means. Again, it's very buildable, so it's subtle when you first apply it. And I thought it was gonna be really difficult because it is this kind of wand and you just apply it and then rub it with your finger. I really like how they look and I'm happy to be wearing eyeshadow again. My next Glossier purchases were just some refills. I am running out of my makeup remover and then also out of my eye cream. It's called Bubble Wrap. I'm kind of bummed that I ordered the Bubble Wrap because just this week Glossier launched their hand cream and I would have loved to purchase it. I always try and purchase enough to meet the minimum shipping so that I can get free shipping. They obviously made a set, as they do with a lot of their new product launches, and so you can get the eye cream, the bubble wrap, the hand cream, and my priming moisturizer in a set to save money. So highly recommend checking that out if you're running out of any of those products. I'm gonna have to wait to buy the hand cream until I run out of something else. My last Glossier purchase was Lash Slick. If you are like me and you usually wear eyelash extensions, chances are they've all fallen out by now, which is really sad. I have probably been wearing eyelash extensions for probably like 2 years straight, so I didn't even own mascara anymore, and I thought this was a perfect opportunity to try Glossier's mascara. When they launched this product, they did really compare it to having lash extensions and really said that it was all of the fullness and the length without the commitment of having to get lash extensions, because you just wash it off at the end of the day. And so that's obviously why I chose this one, plus I'm just a cult follower now. But I will say I did try it. It definitely does not replace having lash extensions. If you want, you can check it out on my Instagram. I posted a little story this morning trying it for the first time, and I guess I'll save it to the highlights because by the time you see this, it might be gone. I do like it, but nothing can replace my lash extensions. I miss you, Shania. And then, like everybody else, I also shopped the Sephora sale, and I only picked up a few things. My order has not yet arrived, but some of the things I purchased are some fake lashes. Again, since I don't have any lash extensions now, I am wearing fake lashes, the ones you glue on, more like for this kind of thing, for videos, because I've been doing a little bit of video work on the side and I really miss my eyes popping like that. The next thing I ordered, I think, is actually a new product launch from Drunk Elephant. I have tried their moisturizer and their face wash. I love their face wash. It'll probably be what I switch to after Glossier. Love you, Glossier, but just works better for my skin. But they recently launched shampoo, conditioner, and body lotion, so I purchased some body lotion because my skin is getting a little bit dry. The last thing I purchased was some Isle of Paradise tanning drops. I am sure you've heard of these by now because every influencer on my Instagram is sharing about them. Don't know if I was influenced. Mostly I just miss having a tan, and so I will go back to using my self-tanner now because summer's coming and I can't go get a tan. The Isle of Paradise drops you just add into your moisturizer and put it on your face, and then it's a subtle tan, and I could really use some color right about now. So that is everything I purchased. Moving on, here are some things that are in my cart that I haven't pulled the trigger on yet, or that I just really would like to share with you guys in case you're looking. I don't usually have a ton of Safari tabs open, but since quarantine, it's really gotten out of hand. I never have that many. That's a lot. So let's see what we got. Spending all this time at home makes me want to redecorate. So the first thing up on my Safari is basically everything from the Leanne Ford's Times Crate & Barrel collection, but specifically I have been looking for some vases for my dried florals. She's got these vases with Crate & Barrel and I really love them. I just really don't want to pay the shipping for them, and I wasn't able to make it to the store before everything shut down. So hopefully they're still in stock when everything reopens again. Aritzia is currently having a 50% off sale, and if you know me, you know I love my Aritzia. Oh! I forgot, I also purchased this top I'm wearing. I'm a huge sucker for white, especially in the summertime, and the last couple of years Aritzia has released a Wilfred Boheme collection, so a lot of the pieces are very boho inspired, but not like free people boho, a little bit more for us neutral people. And I just really love this blouse, and now they have that 50% off sale. I currently have the Wolford Reiki blouse in my cart that's 50% off. They also have a dress in the same collection called the Whimsy dress. Can't decide whether to get it in white or black. Don't know. Haven't pulled the trigger yet. And then lastly, they have a dress called the Naiva dress. I'm nervous to purchase that one because it reminds me a little bit too much of House on the Prairie, and I just don't know if I can pull that vibe off, but it's a really good deal. As I mentioned before, Glossier just released the hand cream, so that is in my cart, and it will remain in my cart until I have to stock up on something else again. Lastly, everyone is super into loungewear, and I just want to shout out another brand that I've talked about a little bit before, but Mate the Label. They are an ethical and sustainable cotton company out of LA. Everything is like manufactured and made and designed and sold out of LA, which is really cool. They also can do no wrong. All of their sets are super cute. They have tons of different mix and match matching set options. They also sell linen sets and also some sleepwear. And I think they're gonna be launching like kids clothing soon, which is pretty cool. I really love them and will hopefully purchase something else from them again in the future. I just really hate paying duties, so next time I go to the States, I'll get something. Davey also replaced my rose gold Apple Watch with a black one, so I think that happened during quarantine. That's pretty great. That is everything I purchased. That is everything that's in my cart. I hope you guys like this video, and come hang out on Instagram. It's a lot more fun over there. This is fun too, but you get to see me more often on Instagram. Bye!